right back with more. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
Only midway through the season, neither team holding up as well as they would have liked. They're being tested.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time, right?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. A look at the Magic starting group. Suggs out there with Anthony. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Okiki in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Davis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Bradley in at the 2. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys having an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated, and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Pass to Okiki. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A reverse. And Davis lays it in.
Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
And here is Suggs. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Lopez, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Now, here's Wagner. Guarded closer. Knocked loose. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The shot's good.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Like, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. The 3 from Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And now that he has the long ball, it's really making Davis unguardable. His growth offensively, incredible.
Now here's Anthony. He had 27 points last game. Here's Nunn. Here's Bradley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Poke loose. Kicks it to Davis. Knocks down the 3 ball. Davis has got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 11. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Monk comes in for Bradley. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Lopez. Count the basket.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
On the wing, Monk. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Augustine dishes to LeBron. Driving to the basket.
We're seeing some fireworks from him already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 11. Passes to Wagner. And that one is good from Okeke. Okeke's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Davis, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. That's 10 points for Davis.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now Anthony, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Bamba kicks to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Over LeBron. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Suggs following the basket by LeBron James. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Monk. Howard trying to free himself up. Shot's good from Monk.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
The Magic trail by 12. Out to the right wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, his dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
We call that turn the lights out, because LeBron, from that range, put as many bodies on him as you want. It doesn't matter.
Now, here's Fultz. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here is Howard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Magic trail by 11. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Right wing. Howard kicks to Augustine. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists tonight.
DJ Augustine has turned himself into a feared three-point threat. Beautiful.
Here is Ross. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Three-pointer. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team, Terry.
T-Mac, Shaq, Kenny, you know, even Dwight and them, you know, it's just a great city to be in. You know, they have great fans here.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner out there with Robin Lopez. And there's Fultz. Then it's Terry Jones. And it's Anthony in at the point.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Here's Fultz, following the score by Avery Bradley. And there's the pass to Ross. Now here's Lopez. He's guarded by Howard. Lopez dishes to Ross. Just 5 on the clock. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Reeves. Howard trying to free himself up. Reeves can't hit. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Davis is checked in for Dwight Howard. Orlando also making some changes. Okiki's checked in for Lopez. Wagner comes in for Ross. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. Now here's Bradley. He has 7. Nunn against Fultz. Nunn passes to Reeves. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now, here's Wagner. No points in the game yet for him. Good work there as it goes.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Reeves the pass to Nunn. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Reeves gets the bucket.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and a nice finish by him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Suggs passes to Fultz. And the rejection by Bradley. Back to Anthony. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lakers moving the ball around now. Anthony left side. Trying to get open is Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Bombers checked in for the Magic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for your home team, Carmelo Anthony.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Fultz.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Monk. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And it takes a lot to shake Monk off his game. Even if you surround him, he just seems to find a way to score.
Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Now here's Bamba. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. And it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers leading by 23. Monk finds Davis. Releases. Offensive rebound. And here's Augustine. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the ball with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Shooting for your home
To
team.
the line goes Davis. So long and talented. Most years, he's top 10 in free throw attempts.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Had to change for the Magic. Ross is checked in.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
There's Okeke. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. James, that's a 2-pointer. And they recover it. Jordan kicks to Monk. Traps in the tray. Monk's got 10.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now, here's Suggs. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Will it go? That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
James way outside. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. It's on Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. It's giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Davis. Kendrick Nunn out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Anthony. And it's James in at the small forward position. Anthony with it. Passes it to Wagner. Down low. Okiki. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And here is Suggs. He's got 6. It's stolen by Bradley. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
On their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony. Lakers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. And that one falls for Davis. Here's Anthony. Feeds it to Lopez. And so the ball goes on the bounce. Lopez touched it last. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's LeBron. Davis kicks to Howard. Nunn looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Suggs has got 8.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of hit.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
You know, they don't have an answer for that. Robin is just exerting his will on the inside there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Bradley can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Wagner with it. He's picked up by James and stolen by James. Here's Bradley, and that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. And 11 points for Avery Bradley.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Here's Suggs, and it's Orlando with another. Here's James. He's got 14. None passes to Davis. Stole it. Now, here's Wagner. James covering. And that one's good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's James. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And the pass to Nunn. From the arc. And James gets it to go. James has gotten 17.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 6 points for Franz Wagner.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Anthony, the pass to Lopez. Back to Anthony. And Davis sends it back. No one near James as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for Los Angeles?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
James with a deep three. Knocked away. Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. And the dunk by Lopez.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Brent. After LeBron James's miss, Howard finds James. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 22 points.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Outside Anthony. Five to shoot. Over to the left wing. And so it's Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Hampton out there with Harris. Then there's Bull. Then there's Wagner. And it's Ross in at the small forward. Here's Hampton following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Wagner. He feeds it to Bull. Makes it off the glass. Bull's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Jordan is checking in for Los Angeles.
DeAndre Jordan.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Here's Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
This is exactly what we expect from P.J. Augustin. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Hampton lets it go from deep, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Hampton.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Augustine. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Hampton. Passes it to Ross. Now, here's Bull. Back to Ross. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Now, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Augustine from outside. And Bull pulls it down. Magic have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Now here's Wagner. Here's the dish to Harris. They get a hand on it. 16 feet away. It's not going to go for him. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Augustine passes to Reeves. Lee outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And he drives in, and Lee with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so here's Orlando after the basket by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. Danny Green, he's checked in for Augustine. And the Magic making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. Harris passes to Ross. This is to Lopez. Clock at 4. And here's Harris from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one on Harris. DJ Augustine's checked in for Los Angeles.
DJ Augustine.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harris kicks to Hampton. Back to Harris. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. An all-around dominant performance. And he kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Anthony Davis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now here's Ross. Harris looking it over, and it's blocked by Jordan.
The DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
That shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Back to Lee. The pass to Gabriel. Over Bull. And the shot falls short this time. Harris outside. Lee with the steal. Fires the 3. That's good.
And you can sense that these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like...
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.